Would you trust a machine to break the news you have cancer? What if it could do it more gently, more accurately, more efficiently than a human? Today, we're diving into one of the most urgent questions in medicine. Will care stay human, or is it being rewritten by code? Quick note, Tomorrow's Consciousness is now releasing every Tuesday and Thursday, so be sure to subscribe and let each episode sink in. As always, this episode is for educational and reflective discussion. It's not medical or professional advice, just real talk, backed by research and lived experience. Healthcare is changing rapidly. Technology is playing a bigger role. Imagine it's 2035. You walk into a clinic with no doctors, just screens, scanners, and an AI nurse who remembers your last 10 years of vitals. She makes perfect eye contact, reads your cortisol levels, and speaks in a calm voice that sounds eerily human. We now have access to medical information easily. Virtual doctor visits are becoming common. This makes healthcare more convenient. However, it's important to remember what makes healthcare truly effective. Technology can help, but it can't replace everything. Patients need empathy and understanding. A doctor's touch and a listening ear are irreplaceable. The future of healthcare depends on finding the right balance. A quick disclaimer: everything I share here is based on my own experience and research. This episode isn't medical advice or professional guidance, just some real talk about where healthcare and AI might be headed. Always consult with your own experts regarding your health or professional decisions. Also, I want to make it clear that I am not sponsored by any of the companies we've discussed today. But hey, if any of them are listening and interested, my inbox is open. Stay tuned for more insights on the future of healthcare. Technology brings remarkable speed and accessibility to healthcare. Data can be processed at an unprecedented scale, leading to faster diagnoses and smarter triage. For instance, AI algorithms can analyze medical images in seconds, flagging potential issues for further review. Let's take Google's AI for retinal scans as an example. This technology scans retina images to detect diabetic retinopathy, significantly speeding up diagnosis and treatment. Another great example is Telehealth, which has been a game changer for rural areas. Patients who live far from medical facilities can now receive consultations and follow-up care without the need for long travel. AI also excels in reaching underserved communities. By analyzing large data sets, it can identify health trends and allocate resources more effectively. This ensures that even people in remote or disadvantaged areas receive timely and accurate medical attention. However, it's important to note that technology is not without its limitations. A 2021 study showed that while AI was better than dermatologists at spotting skin cancer, it was less accurate at diagnosing it in darker skin tones. This highlights the need for continuous improvement and ethical considerations in the deployment of AI in healthcare. Technology has the potential to revolutionize healthcare, making it faster, more efficient, and more accessible. Must be used wisely and equitably to truly benefit everyone. Pause with me. Would you want your aging parent cared for by a robot if it meant fewer mistakes and no burnout? If you have thoughts, DM me. I want to hear from you. These questions matter. Imagine a clinic in 2035 run almost entirely by AI. You walk in and a friendly AI assistant greets you, guiding you through a seamless check-in process. Advanced diagnostic machines analyze your health data in real time, providing instant feedback. AI doctors, equipped with vast medical knowledge, offer personalized treatment plans, ensuring the highest level of care. This is the future of healthcare, where technology and human expertise come together to create a more efficient, accessible, and equitable system for all. In Japan, robot nurses are being trained to lift and transfer patients, not just as helpers, but as primary caregivers. A 2023 MIT study found that patients rated a robot's bedside manner higher than a doctor's, just because it didn't interrupt them. We often talk about empathy in theory, but sometimes it's just a moment. Here's one I've never forgotten. Don't miss the next chapter on the human touch in crisis. I remember this one moment when I was working in a hospital. An older woman had just received a difficult diagnosis, something life-changing. The doctor walked in, explained the situation clearly, gave next steps, and left. He did everything by the book. Technically perfect. But she didn't move. She just stared at the wall, and I sat beside her. I didn't say much. I just rested my hand on her shoulder. After a long pause, she finally whispered, "Thank you." Not because I had an answer, not because I fixed it, but because I stayed. AI will get better at speaking, better at diagnosing, maybe even better at reacting to tears. But I don't think it will ever choose to sit in silence with someone in pain just because they need it. Up next, when patients prefer robots. One of the most surprising developments in modern healthcare is the growing number of patients who actually prefer interacting with robots and AI over human caregivers. This shift is especially noticeable among certain groups. For instance, some autistic and anxious patients find comfort in AI therapists. These virtual therapists offer a level of predictability and consistency that can be incredibly soothing for individuals who struggle with social interactions. The lack of human judgment allows these patients to open up more freely, making therapy sessions more effective. Seniors in some cultures are also showing a preference for robot companions. These robots provide not just medical monitoring, but also social interaction, helping to alleviate feelings of loneliness. In countries like Japan, where the elderly population is rapidly increasing, robot companions are becoming a vital part of senior care. Even in the realm of mental health, chatbots are making a significant impact. Many patients feel less judged when discussing their mental health issues with a chatbot. This sense of anonymity and non-judgmental interaction can encourage more honest and open communication, leading to better mental health outcomes. But this raises an intriguing question. If patients feel safer and more comfortable with machines, should we stop assuming that the human touch is always best? Could it be that technology is not just an augment to human care, but in some cases, a preferable alternative? This contradiction challenges our traditional views on healthcare, pushing us to reconsider the roles of both humans and machines in providing care. Stay with us as we explore the hybrid future of healthcare. I read a quote recently that stopped me cold. A technologist, someone deep in the AI space, said this: "Empathy is inefficient. That's why AI will eventually replace it." And I just sat with that for a moment because, yes, AI doesn't pause, it doesn't flinch, it doesn't get tired or frustrated or lose patience after a 12-hour shift. It just calculates, it learns, it delivers. But maybe that inefficiency, that beautiful, messy, fully human slowness, is the very thing that makes care feel like care. Empathy may not scale, but can anything real truly be mass-produced? And that's where I think we're headed. Not to an all-or-nothing future, but to a choice. What do we want healthcare to feel like? Efficient or human? As we look towards the horizon of healthcare, one thing becomes clear. The future won't be a choice between humans or technology, but rather a harmonious blend of both. In this hybrid future, robots and humans will work side by side to provide the best care possible. Imagine a clinic in the year 2035 where an AI assistant greets you at the door. This AI knows your medical history and vitals better than any human doctor ever could. It provides instant, accurate insights and helps streamline your visit. But technology, is not a replacement for human touch. Nurses will be supported by automation, allowing them to focus on the emotional and compassionate aspects of care. Doctors will be guided by Decision Assist AI, making diagnoses faster and more accurate, yet always with a human hand to deliver the news and offer comfort. In this future, emotional labor remains the domain of humans, while routine tasks are offloaded to machines. This balance ensures that healthcare is not only efficient and cutting edge, but also deeply personal and empathetic. Picture this. You walk into a clinic feeling anxious about your health. The AI assistant quickly processes your information and provides a detailed report. But when it comes to hearing the diagnosis, a human doctor sits with you, places a reassuring hand on your shoulder, and guides you through the next steps with empathy and understanding. This is the hybrid future of healthcare, where technology and human touch coexist to offer the best of both worlds. As we move forward, this blended approach will redefine the healthcare landscape, making it more effective, compassionate, and accessible for everyone. Next, we reflect on your call. Gap threes. One of the most surprising developments in modern healthcare is the growing number of patients who actually prefer interacting with robots and AI over human caregivers. This shift is especially noticeable among certain groups. For instance, some autistic and anxious patients find comfort in AI therapists. These virtual therapists offer a level of predictability and consistency that can be incredibly soothing for individuals who struggle with social interactions. The lack of human judgment allows these patients to open up more freely, making therapy sessions more effective. Seniors in some cultures are also showing a preference for robot companions. These robots provide not just medical monitoring, but also social interaction, helping to alleviate feelings of loneliness. In countries like Japan, where the elderly population is rapidly increasing, robot companions are becoming a vital part of senior care. Even in the realm of mental health, chatbots are making a significant impact. Many patients feel less judged when discussing their mental health issues with a chatbot. This sense of anonymity and non-judgmental interaction can encourage more honest and open communication, leading to better mental health outcomes. But this raises an intriguing question. If patients feel safer and more comfortable with machines, should we stop assuming that the human touch is always best? Could it be that technology is not just an augment to human care, but in some cases, a preferable alternative? This contradiction challenges our traditional views on healthcare, pushing us to reconsider the roles of both humans and machines in providing care. Stay tuned for ethical considerations in digital healthcare, the Gap threes. As we navigate the ever-evolving landscape of healthcare, it's essential to pause and reflect on what truly matters. We don't just need care, we need connection. The real question becomes, can we preserve the soul of healthcare in a system increasingly run by algorithms and machines? Imagine a future where your primary care provider is an AI, where your mental health screenings are conducted by chatbots and your routine procedures are handled by robots. While this future promises efficiency and accuracy, it also raises questions about the human touch that has always been a cornerstone of healthcare. Do you feel comfortable seeing an AI doctor? Would you trust a machine to understand your emotional needs, your fears, and your hopes? These are the questions we must grapple with as we move forward. We invite you to join the conversation, DM us, or vote in the Spotify poll to share your thoughts. And if this reflection made you pause, send it to someone who works in healthcare. Let's have that conversation together. Because at the end of the day, the goal is not just to innovate, but to ensure that innovation serves to make healthcare more compassionate, more human. Let's reflect on this hybrid future and the balance we must strike to keep the heart in healthcare. Next, we discuss the rise of digital solutions. Gap 3s. As we delve deeper into the realm of digital health, it's crucial to address the ethical considerations that come with it. While technology offers incredible benefits, it also brings forth challenges that we must navigate thoughtfully. Issues such as data privacy, consent, and the digital divide are more pertinent than ever. Imagine a world where your health data is constantly monitored by wearable devices and AI algorithms. While this promises timely interventions and personalized care, it also raises questions about who has access to your data and how it is used. Can we trust tech companies to handle our most sensitive information responsibly? Moreover, the digital divide poses a significant barrier. Not everyone has equal access to high-speed internet or digital literacy. How do we ensure that digital health solutions are equitable and inclusive, reaching those who need them the most? And then there's the question of consent. In an age where data is the new oil, how do we ensure that patients are fully informed and willingly participating in this new digital health ecosystem? These ethical considerations are not just theoretical, they have real-world implications. As we embrace the benefits of digital health, we must also strive to create a framework that upholds the principles of fairness, transparency, and respect for individual autonomy. We invite you to think about these issues and share your thoughts. How do you feel about your health data being monitored in real time? What are your concerns about data privacy and consent? Let's continue this important conversation because the future of healthcare is not just about technology. It's about ensuring that technology serves humanity in the most ethical and compassionate way possible. Stay with us for more on the enduring need for human touch. The use of digital health tools is increasing quickly. More people are using telehealth platforms. According to a study by McKinsey, telehealth adoption rates surged from 11% in 2019 to 46% in 2020. For example, Teladoc, a leading telehealth provider, saw virtual visits triple in the first quarter of 2023. The global digital health market is also growing rapidly. A report by Grandview Research projects the market to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 27.7% from 2021 to 2028. It is projected to reach over $600 billion by 2025. This shows a strong trend towards digital health solutions. Research indicates that digital health tools can improve patient outcomes by 20%. Wearable technology is another area of growth. Millions of people use fitness trackers and smartwatches to monitor their health. A study by Deloitte found that 39% of consumers own a wearable device. These devices provide valuable data that can improve health outcomes. Digital health apps are also becoming more popular, offering personalized health insights. A study by Accenture found that 75% of patients believe technology is important to managing their health. Mobile health apps allow users to track their health metrics, set reminders for medication, and even connect with healthcare providers. Remote patient monitoring tools enable healthcare professionals to keep track of patients' health in real time, reducing the need for frequent in-person visits. Studies show that remote monitoring can reduce hospital readmissions by 38%. Digital health records streamline the management of patient information, making it easier for healthcare providers to access and share data securely. These records improve the accuracy of diagnoses and the efficiency of care delivery. Overall, digital health tools are transforming the healthcare landscape, making it more accessible and efficient for everyone. Research by the American Medical Association shows that digital health solutions can save the U.S. healthcare system up to $10 billion annually. Digital healthcare offers numerous benefits, including speed, access, and scale. For instance, the NHS in the UK is using AI to scan retina images and detect diabetic retinopathy, significantly speeding up diagnosis and treatment. This technology not only improves access to care, but also allows for scaling medical services to reach more patients efficiently. We assume patients want human care, but recent studies show many prefer chatbots for mental health screenings because they feel less judged. Next, we explore examples of hybrid care. Despite the rise of digital health, the human touch remains essential. Patients need more than just medical information. They need emotional support and understanding. A doctor's ability to listen and empathize is crucial. This human connection can't be replicated by technology. It builds trust and improves the patient experience. When patients feel heard and understood, they are more likely to follow treatment plans. This leads to better health outcomes. The human touch in healthcare is irreplaceable. Strong patient-doctor relationships foster trust and open communication. Emotional support from healthcare providers can alleviate patient anxiety. Empathy in treatment helps patients feel valued and respected. This holistic approach leads to a more positive healthcare experience. Ultimately, the blend of human touch and digital innovation can transform healthcare for the better. What only humans can do: empathy in complex emotional situations, ethical decision-making, and deep contextual understanding. Consider the story of a patient who felt overwhelmed by a recent diagnosis. They needed someone to listen, to understand their fears and concerns. This level of empathy and support is something only a human can provide. Stay tuned for a win-win for patients and providers. Section 4, the ideal future, hybrid care. The future of hybrid care envisions AI supporting decision-making and robots handling routine tasks. This allows healthcare professionals to focus on building connections and providing emotional support. Augmented reality tools will enhance the capabilities of healthcare professionals. Remote monitoring devices will enable continuous tracking of patient health metrics. Integrated care models will ensure seamless coordination between different healthcare providers. Personalized treatment plans will be created using data from various digital tools. Mental health apps and virtual therapy sessions will provide support for mental well-being. Fitness trackers and health apps will encourage a proactive approach to health management. The ideal future of hybrid care combines technology and human support to improve patient outcomes. Next, we discuss technology with heart. Section 5, a win-win for patients and providers. The hybrid model of healthcare benefits both patients and providers. Patients benefit from increased convenience and access to care. They can consult with doctors remotely, saving time and money. Digital tools provide them with personalized information and support. This empowers them to take control of their health. For healthcare providers, the hybrid model increases efficiency and improves patient outcomes. Digital tools automate tasks, freeing up time for patient interaction. Data analytics can help identify patients at risk and provide personalized interventions. This leads to better preventive care and reduced healthcare costs. Ultimately, the hybrid model fosters a more connected and responsive healthcare system. Enhanced care coordination ensures that patients receive timely follow-ups and continuous care. Cost savings are achieved through reduced hospital visits and efficient resource utilization. Improved patient outcomes are a direct result of personalized and proactive care. The integration of digital tools enhances the overall quality of care, making the healthcare system more effective and patient-centric. Now, let's dive into some weird, funny, and surprising facts about healthcare technology. Did you know that some hospitals use robots to deliver medications? These robots can navigate hallways and even use elevators. And here's a funny one. There are apps that can diagnose your cough by the sound it makes. It's like having a doctor in your pocket. Surprising fact. Wearable devices can now monitor your stress levels by analyzing your sweat. Technology is truly amazing. These facts remind us that healthcare technology is not just about treatment, but also about the fascinating and sometimes amusing innovations that improve our lives. Embracing the lighter side of healthcare technology can make the journey more enjoyable for both patients and providers. Stay with us for resources for further learning. Section 6. A Balanced Future Technology with Heart. The future of healthcare lies in finding the right balance between technology and human touch. Technology should complement and enhance human interaction, not replace it. It's important to address potential concerns. Data privacy is paramount. Patients need assurance that their information is secure. We must also address the digital divide. Not everyone has access to technology or feels comfortable using it. It's crucial to ensure equitable access to healthcare for all. By embracing technology with heart, we can create a future where healthcare is more effective, accessible, and human-centered. Emerging technologies like AI, telemedicine, and wearable devices are revolutionizing patient care. These innovations offer new ways to monitor health, diagnose conditions, and provide treatment remotely. However, ethical considerations must guide the integration of these technologies. Maintaining human-centered care is essential to ensure that technology serves to enhance, not diminish, the patient experience. The future of healthcare is bright, with endless possibilities for innovation and compassion. By integrating technology with heart, we can build a healthcare system that is both advanced and deeply human. Bonus angle. What happens when patients prefer robots? Studies show that patients with anxiety or autism often prefer AI therapists. In South Korea, elderly patients have shown improved memory retention when talking to robots. These studies highlight the potential benefits of AI in providing comfort and support to those who may struggle with traditional human interactions. If the future of healthcare is part human and part machine, then the real question isn't who will take care of us, but how much of our care we're willing to give away. Thank you for watching. Stay informed and stay healthy. In this section, we provide a list of resources and further reading materials for those interested in the future of healthcare. Here are some valuable links and references. 1. World Health Organization, WHO, Digital Health, https www.who, int, health topics, digital health. 1. National Institutes of Health, NIH, Artificial Intelligence in Healthcare, https www.nih.gov, research, training, medical research initiatives, AI. 1. Harvard Business Review, The Future of Healthcare, https hbr.org, 2021-05, The Future of Healthcare. 1. Mayo Clinic, Telehealth, Technology Meets Healthcare, https www.mayoclinic.org, tests, procedures, telehealth, about PAC, 2385041. McKinsey & Company, The Rise of Digital Health, https www.mckinsey.com. Industries, Healthcare Systems and Services, Our Insights, The Rise of Digital Health. We hope these resources help you explore the exciting developments in healthcare technology.